Okay, this is a 2014 Jeep Wrangler. It's a beauty. Basically what we end up doing, we incorporated the shock sensor to the factory alarm, and as well to receive the text message when the alarm fires off, because if you live in apartments or you don't park right underneath your window, you know, you may want to get a text alert. Actually, you can set it up as a ringtone on the text, because it creates a contact in your address book. So if you have an Android and iPhone, you can select a real loud alarm ringtone, so when it does fire off, you'll know in the middle of the night that the Jeep alarm is going off, or whatever vehicle you have. And you can set it up not as a ringtone, you can set it up not as a text tone, you can set it up as a ringtone. That way it will last longer, like if somebody called you in the middle of the night with a real loud ringtone. And that's how you get woken up, because a lot of these alarms that have the two-way paging, you know, in the 90s and the early 2000s, that was like the best thing. But I noticed over the years of doing this for 30 years, a lot of my customers, the main complaint was that if they sleep hard with the AC running, sometimes leave the TV on, you're not going to hear a small tiny little remote control in your keychain. So this thing is great, because actually you can choose whatever ringtone you want, and it will be nice and loud. But anyway, we went ahead and incorporated the shock sensor. I'm going to go ahead and arm the system. You're going to hit lock on the regular remote control from factory. And you notice in the Jeeps, it's going to have a light on the right side. It's going to start flashing fast, and then it will slow down the way it's going to flash. Basically, factory alarms have a little delay. It's not because of us. It's the way they design most vehicles that have factory alarms. They put a 30-second delay. So if somebody bangs in the vehicle, the alarm will fire off. And then you'll get a text message on the phone. I'm going to go ahead and set off the alarm right now. And the text message should be popping in a second. There it is right there. It tells you the alarm was triggered. And it also gives you the map. So if you press this button, it will show you where the alarm was reported trigger at. For security reasons, I won't even show the map. But this pretty much, it comes with an app. You can lock it up. So if you get to the parking lot, you can hit lock. That turns on the security fence. So if somebody tows a Jeep, or every time you leave out of here, you're going to get a text message, and when you come back, you'll get another one. If you don't want any more security fence reported from the location, you can just hit unfence, and it will not bother you from that location. You can have multiple fences. A lot of my customers go ahead and put their home in a couple of spots, like their job and the gym and things like that, and leave them on. The only annoying thing, which is when you get to those places, you're going to get a text message, and when you leave, you'll get one too. So if you can live with that, that's fine. Otherwise, don't have so many security fence on. Just have your house. This alarm was installed here, factory out-on shock sensor with the linker. We're auto alarm specialists. We're based on Miami. Our phone numbers are 298. That means 305-298-4814. That's 305-298-4814. Thank you for watching this video.